We've gotten a lot of YouTube comments asking why we don't do videos on older vehicles. Well, today that changes. Today I've got a 03 to 05 Ram, and I'm going to show you guys how you can outfit the entire rear of this truck with the best and brightest products possible from GTR Lighting and Xenon Depot. Now, I just got done installing one of these on my own personal truck, and I could not believe the impact it had when I clicked my truck into reverse for the first time. I already had the 1000 lumen reverse lights, and then I did the Morimoto XB taillights, and this Xenon Depot license plate light paired with those is absolutely insane. Puts the reverse light exactly where you need it, and if you couldn't see it night before, you certainly can now. Now, the first thing we're going to install today is the Xenon Depot license plate bracket. It goes right on top of the license plate, and it provides an unbelievable punch when you put your truck in reverse. You're about to see that, but first I'm going to show you how to put it on. Go ahead and crouch down. And we've got two Phillips screws here on the top of the license plate. Go ahead and remove those. Now, occasionally we'll have people ask us why we don't connect this wiring for the license plate bracket to the reverse wiring and the 7-pin connector here for a trailer. And the answer is not every truck has this 7-pin connector. Some of the newer trucks actually act a little funny if you hook up to it, and every truck on the planet has a reverse light. So what I'd rather show you guys is how to connect it to a reverse light that I know you have, rather than a 7-pin that may give you trouble. You also have to lay on your back to solder to this, whereas the reverse light's a little bit easier to get to. Now, since this bumper has this opening down low here, what I'm going to do is run the wiring through there, pull it out the back. We'll deal with that in just a second. Put the plate back up, and you can run the wiring behind the license plate itself so that you can't see it. Hold the plate up just like this and reinstall your screws. When you're all done tightening the screws, it should look something like this. As you can see, it blends into the bumper real nice, and as you're about to see in a little bit, it is crazy bright. Now, while you're down here, you might as well reach up and upgrade your license plate lights. You can reach behind the bumper and unplug them, pull them down just like this. Go ahead and pull on the old bulb to remove it. And today we're installing the GTR Lighting 6 LED bulbs. They snap in just like that original bulb did, and you can reinstall the bulb socket itself. Very easy to do, no teardown required. Do the exact same thing on the other side. Remove the bulb socket, pop the original bulb out, and install the new GTR Lighting bulb. Now, what's nice about these bulbs is they're always on when your headlights and parking lights are on. So if you're hooking up a trailer at night, if you're doing anything on the back of the truck, having a brighter license plate light is extremely useful. Now, with the plate bracket installed and our license plate lights installed, we can pop our tail lights out, get our reverse lights installed, and connect that wiring. Go ahead and drop your tailgate. And you're gonna see two screws here. You've got one on top, you've got one on bottom. They're T25 Torx screws. Remove them both. With the screws removed, the taillight comes off just like this. Very simple. Now, with the taillight pulled away, you're gonna see your factory reverse light plug right here. Now, these are aftermarket taillights, but your taillight, even if you've got the stock ones, is gonna look very similar. You're gonna have this same plug with two wires coming off of it, and if you twist it counterclockwise, it'll pop out just like this. And I'm gonna disconnect the entire taillight today, just so that I don't have it hanging here scratching up the paint on this truck. Disconnect the taillight, set it off to the side. Now, the nice part about these older trucks is it's very easy to run the wiring underneath the truck, grab onto your reverse light wiring, and pass it safely from one side to the other, trying to get underneath the taillight. Pull the wiring through. As you can see, we got quite a bit of it. We can trim the slack here, but it's come out exactly where our factory harness is, and now we can make our connections. Now, I always highly recommend that you test your reverse light wiring. In this case, I've already tested this wiring. This black wire is our ground. This white wire here is our positive. And so what we're gonna do is connect the red wire coming from the Xenon Depot plate to the white wire, and the black wire to the original black wire on the truck. I'm gonna solder this up today. You could use T-taps, you could use any other method to attach it. It's totally up to you how you wanna do it. Twist them together just like this. Go ahead and solder the wires up. Now I'm just gonna throw some tape on here, keep corrosion and any moisture out of that connection. Now, do not forget, after you've got all this connected, to run back through underneath the truck and just zip tie this wiring up real nice so it doesn't chafe. The last thing you want is your wiring to be down there rubbing on something and end up shorting out. Now, if you had to pick one product out of all of the products I've shown you today to buy for your truck, this is the one. This is the GTR Lighting 1000 lumen reverse light, and this thing is insane. Pops into your factory taillight just like this. This bulb's got a unique grommet on it that you then install into the back of your taillight, just like this. press fits in, and it's got a nice fit. It's not gonna let any water or moisture in there. And these things are unbelievable. When they first came out, we could not believe how bright they are. We've installed them in every truck we've had on this channel. Now what you wanna make sure of is that these LEDs are firing to the left and right in that taillight assembly. That'll give you the most light output possible. Go ahead and reconnect any wiring that you've disconnected and reinstall your taillight. Now installing the reverse light bulb on the other side is the exact same process. We just got done doing the reverse lights, we got our wiring installed, we got our license plate lights themselves installed, but there's one thing that a lot of people forget to do, and that is their cargo lights. They're extremely useful, and with a Phillips screwdriver you can upgrade them on your Ram truck. Now there's 2 Phillips screws to remove to get the cargo light off the truck. With those screws removed, the cargo light's going to come off just like that. And the cargo lights themselves are these outer bulbs. Now we do sell brake lights and third brake lights and everything for these trucks as well, but this video is really just showing you guys how to upgrade the white lights in the back. Twist this counterclockwise, pops off just like that, and you can remove it just by pulling the bulb out. Now today we're installing the 10 LED bulbs from GTR Lighting. They look just like this, and they install just like this. Now if you get any of these bulbs installed and you turn them on and you find that one doesn't work, chances are it's polarity specific and you just have it installed backwards. It's very easy to do. Take it back apart, turn it around, and reinstall it. It'll work every time. Now at this point you can reinstall your cargo light and gently reinstall the screws. Now that you're all done getting these things installed, let's see how much brighter all of this really is. What an unbelievably bright truck in reverse now. Now if you're watching this video and you missed the headlight video for these trucks, we've got that coming out soon. Click subscribe below. Even though this is an older truck, we do still produce a lot of parts and a lot of content for them, and you'll find them on our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.